again from Sue's Dolbrodmaeth kitchen, and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I hope you're enjoying these videos. They're all from 2020, by the way, but I just wanted to re-upload them because I thought it'd be nice to make some nice Christmassy videos. So I just thought I made all these food videos from 2020, and yeah, it's nice to re-watch them again and get in on them again. Anyway, in this video I'm actually making marzipan people. Well, not people, I made a couple of robins, and I made some like leaves to go on the cake, and I made the little berries, and also I made something else. What was it? I can't remember now. Anyway, you have to go and watch the video and let me know what it was that I made. But I do know I made robins and they came out very well. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you again at the other end. Bye for now. Hello, Sue here again from Sue's Dolbrodmaeth kitchen. I hope you're all well today, not going too stir crazy in the nutty world we now find ourselves living. Anyway, today we're going to make some little Christmas trees and stuff to go on our cake. So that's what we're going to do today. So I've got some food colouring in front of me. Some of them I don't even remember what they are because I've had them for a long time. And a lot of them I don't think I'll be using anyway today. But make sure you wear a glove or gloves because food colouring will dye your hands. So I've got my bit of, well, it's very greasy. I've got my bit of marzipan here from when I made it the other day. So I'm just going to put some gloves on because I really don't like all the stickiness. So it seemed to come with a glove in the pack, but I can't seem to find another glove, so I'm going to wear one of these blue gloves. So this one was in the bag, and this is one of my new ones. So I don't want to get food colouring on my hands, okay? So I'm going to make sure I wear gloves so we don't get food colouring. So the first thing we want to do is to make a few little Christmas trees to put on our cake. Anyway, so what we're going to do is put a little bit of red in one, green in the other. And I think they're the only two colours we really want for a Christmas cake. So we're going to open this green one. Well, I'll shake it first. And then pour a little bit in here. I don't know how much we're going to need, so we'll just do a little bit. And see, it's very concentrated, this colour. And then we'll just see what it looks like, and then we might put some more in. And then we'll put some red in this one and see what that looks like. Well, I've used more red than green. I'll put a bit more green in, I think. And it's a bit really thick, the green one, but the red one is quite runny. So yeah, I think that should be enough. So what I want to do is just break off a bit of the a bit of the marzipan, like so, and we'll just see what happens, shall we? And just put it in the dye and see if we can dye it. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to see if we can dye the marzipan to make our little ornaments. So this should be interesting. If this doesn't work, we will use icing. So this is a test to see if it works with the marzipan, because even though the marzipan might take up the colour, I'm not sure this marzipan is very easy to work with because it's homemade and it's quite greasy because the almonds, all the oil is coming out. So I'm not sure if it's going to work, but we'll see. And we'll see if we can actually make the Christmas trees. I don't know if we'll be able to make them with this. If not, I'll make some with some icing sugar, the oil. So if we could just get two little trees out of this, that would be good. So we'll try. So what you do if you want to make a tree is you make a sort of cone shape, and you need a pair of scissors. But I think these scissors are going to be too big. Because what you do is you just snip round it until you get to the top. These are really oily, the marzipan's gone really, really oily. Wow, amazing. It's all natural, that's why. And we'll do another one. I might have to go and get a pair of scissors to do this with, because I think the scissors I've got are made way too big. Like a sort of cone. Okay, can you see that? Okay, so you need like a cone shape. So we've got 2 trees. There. And if it doesn't work, then we're going to put some icing on the top anyway, so they look like snow. So everything that I put on the cake, I will dust with icing after, so it all looks like it's been snowed on it. It'll look really pretty. So that's that. So we'll just leave them there for a minute, and we'll get on with making the little balls that go with the holly. Okay, we need to just put it in the red dye first. Oh. Oh dear. Oh, it looks really gory. Black blood. Really gory, look. So I'm just mixing the marzipan into the dye. So anyway, so what we're going to do with this bright red ball is just make some balls for our holly. So you just roll them in your hands. So you've got little balls. You see that? So it looks like holly. So I'll put them in this bowl. Not holly, it doesn't look like holly. It looks like the actual berries on the holly. Okay? So that's what we're creating right now. So we're going to do a few of them. So you could just use both. I remember one year my daughter wanted some decorations, cake decorations, years ago. And I remember looking everywhere for them, and eventually I found some in a baker's, and they were really expensive, but I bought them for her because she really wanted them. I hope to God she still has them today, because I remember that when she really wanted these cake decorations. Probably she's watching this, Siobhan. Do you remember that when I went hunting for cake decorations for you? All over the place. And I eventually found some, but it took a big long hunt to find them. I remember that. Oh my God. Anyway, so what sort of cake decorations do you have on your cake? Do you make your own cake, or do you shop by it? What I used to do when the kids were younger, because I didn't have as much time then to make cakes and stuff, buy just a fruit cake. That's what I used to do, and then you used to buy the icing, the marzipan, and then just the icing. And I used to make the icing the same as what I'm doing now, but I used to just buy the cake and then let the kids decorate it, and I used to decorate it. And that's a nice thing to do, because you still sort of half do it. And I used to feed it with sherry as well before, so it was sort of like half bought, half homemade kind of thing, if you know what I mean. But I used to do that because I never had time to make fruit cakes back then. But now I've got all the time in the world. All these lockdowns. Yeah, great. So anyway, so I'm making quite a few of these. I don't know what else to make. You could make like robins, but I'm not sure if I could make a robin. I could try. I wonder if I got brown. Oh, is that brown? I think that's brown. I think that's a brown one. I might try and make a robin, because I've got this red. I could make the red breast on the robin. I could try. Let's try. Let's try. And then robins are just red and brown, really. We've got loads of robins here in the garden. I'm sure they would like that, the fact that I'm making one of them. And then you need some little black dots for eyes. Oh, it's raining again. Just started to rain. So we'll do one more of these little balls. They're coming out really well. They actually really look like you could eat them. They actually do look like the same colour as the holly berries that you get on the holly. So they actually look like you could eat them. So I'm going to keep this little bit of red to make the breast on the robin. Okay, so we're going to try and make a robin. This should be fun. You won't have any legs though, because that would be too complicated. I'm just going to rinse my hands off. So I've made these little berries, okay, and then we're going to make the holly leaves. And I just realised I think there's a hole in this glove because I've got a very red thumb. So I think there's actually a hole in there. So much for wearing a glove to protect my skin, eh? Anyway, so I'm going to rinse out this bowl because we want to make up some brown now for the little body of the robin, or two. I might make two robins, we'll see. Hello again. Right, so I just went and wiped out this bowl and we're going to make a little robin. So we're going to use this brown that I found here. Well, I didn't find it, I knew I had it. And we're going to make two little robins, I think. So we'll just put a little bit of brown in here. This should be enough, I think. And then we'll use 2 bits of marzipan. So sort of that size, okay? And we'll dip it in this amount of dye, colouring, food colouring, and we'll see how brown it comes out. We can always add some more. So let's see what it looks like. We can always add a bit more dye. In fact, I think I will. My little cherries have come out brilliantly, look at that. Well, not cherries, the little berries from the holly. Right, I'm going to add a little bit more brown. Is that the brown? Yeah. Tiny. Well, probably too much now, but still, don't mind. We'll just mix that in. So we're going to make 2 little robins. Wish me luck with this. This should be fun. Probably look nothing like robins. But still, never mind, we'll try. As long as they sort of look like it, it won't matter, will it? So, 2 little brown blobs to put on the cake. Brown blob. Okay, so I'm going to break it in half because we're going to make 2 robins. So we're going to make little fat robins. That's going to be round ball. Okay, that's the body. Just elongate it a little bit. I'll break it in half because we need a body and a head. So we'll make a little round ball body. Okay. That's it. And I'll do this one as well. Bigger than that one, but never mind. And then round ball for the head. Okay. And just put a bit on the top. I'm just thinking. And then that one. So, right, just thinking, brain, probably not going to look nothing like a robin. Then the bread bit, I'm just going to flatten it out. Just let yourself go wild here, just let your imagination go mad. So I'm just doing that. And then what we need to do next, so far, hold on, let's just sit them on there. I don't know if you can see them. I'll have to put them on a piece of tissue so you can see them. And then I'm going to try and make a little beak. That should be fun. and some eyes with black. So we've got black here. They look quite cool. Right, so we'll try and make the little eyes and the beaks now. But so far I've got 2 little balls. I've got to try and pick one up. They're quite hard to pick up. Right, let me just show you. Okay, can you see those? So I've just put them on here. So I've put one little ball on top of another ball, and then I've just put a bit of red on the front. And now I'm just going to try and make a beak and put some eyes on. Hopefully that should... Oh, it's hilarious, I love it. Just squidge them down a bit. So they look all fat like a robin. Right, there you go. Okay? Can you see that? Okay, right, so what I'll do now is I will wipe this bowl out again and make a little tiny bit for the eyes and the beak. That should be interesting. Might need to go and get a little skewer for that one. Yeah, I think I will. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Hello again. Sorry, I had to go and get the scissors and I went and got a toothpick because I thought this might make the eyes, make it a lot easier to make the eyes. So I went and got this. So what I'm going to do now is just put a little bit of black in this bowl. Really carefully with the black. Woohoo! And then we just need a tiny bit because we're just going to make the little beak, hopefully. Might not work, but still we're trying. And some eyes. So we're going to break off a tiny bit, even that's too much. I've done way too much dye. Never mind. I'm going to put this in here and dye this little bit of marzipan. Well, it's all trial and error. Just play around, it's fun. I love it. It's like being a child again, playing with plasticine. It's great. I love it. So, right, so I've done that. So what I'm going to do now is try and make a couple of beaks, which would be so small, it would be ridiculous. So I'll go grab a bit there and grab a bit there. Right, so I'm just going to wipe my hands and pick up my little, I might need to put my glasses on. Hold on, that might help to see. Let me look. Oh, everything's bigger now. Right, so I've got my little funny looking robins on here with the red breast. So I'm going to just put some eyes on. So what I'm going to do with the eyes is just use this skewer and just poke in some eyes. They look like funny little oh, they're funny. Oh, there we are. And try and put a bit of black in them with this. Alright, there we are. Funny looking robins, that's all I can say. Right, I'm going to just try and put the beaks on now. Try and stand this one up, he seems to want to fall over. Right, this should be fun. I've got a bit of icing sugar here that I've just ground up because I thought I'd better make some. Alright, I'm just going to try and... Looks like a snowman, not a robin. Oh, so funny. Hold on. That nearly worked. Right. Okay. Oh, that's so cute actually. That looks quite cute. I'm going to do this one. Right, I'm going to show you what they look like. Squidge them up a bit. Oh. They're so funny. Oh, they're really funny. Right, let me just see if I can black out the eyes a bit more. They're really cute. Okay. I like it. I'll just squidge that down a bit so they look a bit sort of fluffy. Right, I want you to see them now. Let me show you. So these are our two little robins I've just made. His nose is a bit there. I know, they are quite funny. There, can you see them? So I just made these with some marzipan. So we've used brown for the bodies with two little balls, and then I used black for the eyes holes and made a little bit of black marzipan for the beak. Okay? You could see that. So I think they look really cute. And a bit of red for the red breast. Right, so I'm just going to leave them there for a second, and what we're going to do now is the Christmas trees that I've already turned into cones. So there they are, little cones, okay? And then what I'm going to do is get this pair of scissors and then just cut into it. And just cut round, trying not to cut it off, obviously. Okay, I think this is right. I'm making a bit of a hash. We can always start again if it doesn't work, it doesn't really matter. Sort of working, but looking a bit scruffy for a tree. Like that. You see that? And you cut up into it. It's not that good. I have made better. You can make them better with icing sugar, I think. So we're gonna make it a bit stubby in a minute. So we're not having it this long. Looks a bit long. Squidge it down. Even it up a bit and then do it again because that didn't come out quite the way I wanted. So I'll do it again. So you can just, if it doesn't come out the way you want, just remould it again. It doesn't quite work the way I wanted. Let me just do that. So I've dipped it in some icing sugar now. Okay? And now I'm going to cut into it. So I'm going to start at the bottom. And try not to touch where you've already cut. You need a pair of sharp scissors for this. Like a pair of nail scissors, or ones like this, hairdressing scissors. I don't think I can do it any better than that. Right, that's going to have to do because I can't seem to do it very good with this marzipan. I'll just put him on there. And then you can see the little tree I just done. Hopefully it looks like a tree. Can you see that? That's a little tree I just done. So I'm just going to make another one. I'll show you the other side. Mustn't drop this because I've got my robins on it. There's the other side. Okay, so I'm just going to make another one. Smaller than the other one. But that looks sort of like a tree, doesn't it? That look like a tree? And we're just going to put a little bit of snow on our robins. There we are. Okay, so we've done 2 robins and 2 Christmas trees. Okay, and some baubles. And now what we need to do is just do some leaves, like holly leaves. Okay, so we need to actually put some icing on the board for this. And we need to have some more green. So we'll wipe out this that had the black in it. Well, it looks like dark brown to me, not black. And we'll put some green in here. Okay. And we get a big bit. Like this size this time. This size. And we're going to put that in our dye. And just move it around till it gets all dyed. And then we're going to make our holly leaves. Anyway, so that's nice and green, look. Okay, so we're going to roll it in this bit of icing. We need to flatten it out, so we're going to use a bit more icing and flatten it out. So I'm just going to use my hand to flatten it out. To get it sort of flat so you can cut a leaf out. Hello again. So what you need to do for holly leaves basically is get your marzipan and flatten it out, and then just get a knife, or like I'm using here, it's just one side of a pair of scissors, and cut out the shape of what you think is a holly leaf gently. And that's what I'm trying to do. It's quite difficult. I'll show you in a minute the ones I just done. Or you could just put real holly leaves on your cake, as long as you don't eat them. I do have massive hollies outside. Might actually go and put some real bits on. Well, I'll show you in a minute what I've done. Right, that's it, I'm done. Right, so I need to show you these, so I need to put them on something so I can show them to the camera. So I've got my little robins and my little trees, so we'll put them there next to our cake. And then we're just going to show you our little bits of holly. So I'm just going to put them on here. Once they're on the cake they look more like holly, it makes sense. At the moment they look weird. So these are my holly leaves I just made. Can you see those? I don't want to tip them because I don't want to throw them on the floor. Okay, so they're my holly leaves I just made. And I'm going to put them on the cake now, along with the berries. Okay, so Okay, so I'll see you again in a minute and we'll be putting the decorations on the cake. Okay, so bye for now. Hello, Sue here again from Sue's Dolbrodmaeth kitchen with the last instalment of the actual putting the decorations on the cake. So actually I've got all my cake decorations that you just saw me make here. So we're just going to actually put them on the cake now. The first thing I want to put on the cake though isn't an ornament, not an edible one, it's this. And this has very sentimental value for my partner, who this used to belong to his grandmother, and I had it upstairs in her sewing box, and I'm going to put it in the middle of the cake. So that's what we're putting in the middle of the cake, and because it's Simon's grandmother. Okay, so we're going to put that in the middle. Oh wow, already looks great, look. You could just leave that. But we're not, because I made all these different things, starting with, we'll put on the bits of holly first. So we'll put a bit there, and then we'll put on a bit there, and we'll try and space them out. It doesn't really matter. And a bit there, and a bit there. And with the holly, go with these little berries. So we'll just put them with the holly. So we've got a bit of holly berry there, berry there. And I like putting them in threes because, well, when you do things, you should do them in 5s, 3, 1, odd numbers. Just looks better. Oh, it looks great. Oh, I'm really pleased. Oh, this is great. I'll show you in a minute. I'm very pleased with my cake. Very, very happy. And then we've got 3 more. Oh, wow. Looks great. Oh, we've got 3 more. So with the 3 that are left, I'm just going to put them around this middle bit. Right, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Look at that. You see that? And now we're going to put on, I only made 2 Christmas trees. I should have made 3. And 2 robins, I should have made 3. But I got fed up of making them. That's the truth. So I'm going to pick up one of my Christmas trees and put it there. And one of my Christmas trees is going there. And then one of my robins, and I've got to get him up off of the thing, is going here. They're so cute. I'm going to put the robins together actually, because they'll be like, you know, him and her there. So cute. Oh, look at that. What do you think? And now I'm just going to put a dusting of icing sugar over the top. So I'm just going to put a little bit in here. I don't want too much, I just want a little dusting. My little trees are falling over because the icing's not quite set yet. I'm just going to go over it with a light dusting. And there we are. That's our cake done. So let me show you our beautiful Christmas cake that I made. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? And the little robins do look really cute. I'm just going to have to watch the icing because the trees are sinking. So I'll probably have to pull them out a bit when it sets a bit because the icing is not set yet. But I wanted to finish it today and show you what it looked like. And now I'm going to just store it away in the fridge. And that's it. So that's the Christmas cake done. Decorated, made my own little people, not people, robins, and some trees, and some holly, and some berries. And if you want to know how to make anything, just leave a comment below. And I hope you enjoyed me making this cake from beginning to end. And if you did, please give me a like and a thumbs up, and ring that notification bell so you get notified every time I make a video. And please subscribe to my channel and tell your friends and family all about my channel. And I'm sure there must be at least one thing amongst all my videos that you would like. And I'd like to just say that not everything goes according to plan when I'm making something. And things always go wrong, but it doesn't matter. That's all part of the learning process. And as long as you just carry on doing it, regardless of whether you fail or you don't fail, just keep on trying, okay? Don't give up. Don't give up. Just keep on doing it and redo it and do it again until you do get it right. That's my motto. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you have a really happy Christmas, as much as you possibly can in the weird world we're now living in. But thank you for watching my video, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much, and bye for now. Bye. Hello everyone, Sue here again from Sue's Dolbrodmaeth kitchen. I hope you enjoyed that video. As you can see, it got a bit complicated. It is that was all live on camera, by the way. And I actually used food colouring to colour it, all the aspects of all the different little bits and bobs, especially the robins, which I decided on the spur of the moment to make. So I was quite surprised when they came out as well as they did. And the Christmas trees, yeah, so I made 2 Christmas trees and 2 robins, because they are quite time consuming. You should make 3 of everything really, or 1 or 3 or 5. But I decided to make 2 because it's quite fiddly. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. And let me know if you make your own cake toppers as well, because you can make any you want as long as you've got some icing. Well, icing probably better than the marzipan I made, unless it's shop bought marzipan. It probably isn't as oily as the one homemade, but then it's not as good for you as the one that's homemade, because the one that's homemade hasn't got any nasty additives in it or colouring. So it's one of those things. It's your own personal preference, or you could make them out of icing sugar. I will try and make them out of icing sugar one day when it's somebody's birthday, maybe, or I'm making some other cake. I'll try making icing sugar little cake topper things. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. See you again soon. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye for now. Bye.